Hey guys, what's going on? This is Brightside Dylan here once again, coming at you with another episode of Feasting with the King. And as once again I refer to that, I mean the King of Love, particularly neighborly love, so to speak. And tonight we got another dish that I've had before, but not really shared with you guys. And so to be honest, is there the third time I'm trying these. And today we have some cooking done from good old Popeyes over here, which is actually a fan favorite restaurant of mine. And even at life, folks, out of all the 1,057 fast food places on planet Earth in 2024 as we speak, this right here might be one of the few fast food places that isn't gross, disgusting, miserable, sad crap that I would rather skip happily. But hey, folks, I'm not really I'm not as big into fast food as I used to be back in my youth, where it was basically me wanting to eat a whole bunch of junk and stuff. But anyway, from our good old friends here at Popeyes, we got something that they may have had on the menu before. I'm not really sure, but we got some good old chicken tenders from them, and joining them will be a bowl of their French fries and their little biscuits right here. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and dig in. And for the record, as far as saying this is authentic Louisiana cooking is concerned, well, I'm having a hard time trying to buy that aspect still, given that whenever somebody tries to make Cajun food, it's more or less them putting on too much seasoning and whatnot. But hey, let's give this company a little bit of the doubt, given that, oh, wow. No offense, but I've never seen a chicken tender break off something like this before that fast. But anyway, I'm going to stop babbling and stop wasting everyone's time, and I'm going to dig in. Bon appetit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Full disclosure, the tenders here, in spite of how slim and small they look right here, they're actually pretty good, I will admit. Especially since it's mild flavored right here. There's not too much spiciness all over it. And there's not too much seasoning thrown in here. And thankfully, unlike KFC, this does not feel like half breaded fried stuff on here. This actually looks very well fried, to a point where you can actually eat it. So in all in all, good on them. Good so far. But anyway, let's go ahead and try these French fries here. And my gosh, no joke, no exaggeration, these fries actually look very, very, very nice, very appealing compared to all the other French fries I've seen from places like Wendy's or McDonald's. I mean, come on, would it kill certain fast food companies to try and emulate something akin to these fries or the big fries you see in most other sit-down restaurants or something like that? Anyway, let's go ahead and try these. And oh, by George, some of them were actually sticking together here, Bo. That more or less may be my fault, given that I had stuck in them in the macro in the refrigerator earlier, and then reheated them in the microwave, to where some of them are actually sticking together. But anyway, folks, bon appetit. All right. So what did I think of the fries? Holy shit, they're actually amazing. Great, grade A, awesome. Especially since there's actually a little bit more potato here as opposed to little to no potato. Plus, hey, these weren't too greasy to where it was felt as if I was dipping my hand in a grease fryer and then slurping grease up 24/7. And not to mention, not way too ridiculously salty to where all I could taste was salt. So I give these a good grade so far. But now let's try the biscuits right here. And for the record, folks, not too really big on Popeye's biscuits right here, because whenever we get something like this, and I mean my father, it's more or less us getting the potatoes and the mac and cheese. And as far as the biscuits right here, well, if you leave them in the refrigerator for far dang too long, there's a point where they start to feel like stone in the box. And then they're uneatable at that point. But thankfully tonight, I've decided to make it to where I pull these out of the box fresh, as opposed to keeping them in the box for far too long. And so far they're very fluffy, actually, and oh my gosh, I probably once again did a service of putting in too much butter on the biscuit, to where this right here is a bit of a wet mess. But I digress, folks. Okay. So far, if anything, with the biscuits right here, I will just happily say that the biscuits are all right, if anything. You'll have to forgive me for the dead air once again, given that there's so much food caught up in between my teeth. But in terms of this right here, it's just okay at the very least. If anything, mainly because compared to the homemade biscuit here, it feels a little dry in some regard, regardless of the butter that was put on. And given how the other biscuits are probably going to go bad in the fridge later on, I would not count on buying these a whole bunch if I ever went back to Popeyes. So all in all, what did I think of tonight's feast? Well, if anything, I give Popeyes this once again. Probably one of the few decent chicken places so far, given that, hey, the chicken was amazing, the right amount of seasoning, the right amount of deep frying right here to where I can actually taste the chicken in it. And hey, the stuff right here, the breading here doesn't come off easily. And by and large, this wasn't completely half-assed like some companies out there. So in all, I would think I would have to give the chicken right here a grade A 9 out of 10. French fries over here, once again, no complaints given that, hey, the fries right here aren't too small or too slim right here, not too much grease, right amount of seasoning, and, well, I can't help but have my mouth water a little at looking at this. So all in all, I will give Popeye's Chicken's fries right here a solid 9.1 out of 10. And the biscuits, well, I wouldn't count on buying these again, or at least putting them on my plate next time I have a typical Popeye's chicken dinner, given that I'm not really a big bread person. So, am I saying these are all full of the worst things ever? Nope. Nope. Far from it, folks. If anything, the biscuits right here were just perfectly okay, if anything is concerned. At the very least, with the biscuits right here, I more or less give them a 5.3 out of 10. So anyway, folks, and if you're expecting me to eat the full course right here, don't expect me to, given that, hey, me sitting down and eating this would just be a shitload of dead air, and not to mention, you probably don't want to hear me talking with my mouth full once again. So hey, I will give you guys that. In terms of anything else I have to say, there's not much else I would have to say other than the fact that some people might be questioning the biscuits right here and saying, but Dylan, in order for you to spice up the biscuits right here, why didn't you get some jam or something like that to put on there? In which case I'll have to say, folks, I am not a jelly jam person. In fact, you could say I actually hate jelly with a passion. And it doesn't matter what jelly it is, whether it's grape or strawberry or blueberry, etc., or raspberry. I hate jam and jelly. Mainly because of the fact that when I was in school, I would look at some of the kids who brought in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch, and seeing how the jelly when put between the bread and how it spilled out all over everywhere and got all the bags, and not to mention sogging up the bread sometimes. It looked more like purple or red colored feces. I've decided to do more or less a jelly boycott. But hey, if you prefer jelly on your bread right here, more power to you, buddy. More power to you. And as far as you wondering, in terms of Popeye sides, like the fries and the biscuits right here, you're probably wondering, well, Dylan, how come you avoided getting the other side dishes? Like, where's the mashed potatoes, and where's the coleslaw, and the red beans and rice, and the mac and cheese, etc., etc., etc. And, well, folks, that might be a topic for another video. Although some sides they serve, like the coleslaw, I'm not really a fan of, and good gosh, I hate red beans and rice so much. In fact, if I had a plate of red beans and rice placed over me and had a guy pointing a gun at my head saying, eat this or die. I'd rather take a kitchen knife that's right over where my arm is pointing at, take one of the knives, and then try my damnedest to rip out my tongue and teeth, and rip off my lips, to where I couldn't even eat the dang stuff. But hey, what do I know? Because I'm a bit of a bean hater. And as far as trying out the other menu items on Popeye's list, like the typical fried chicken stuff and the other the sandwiches and stuff and desserts, again, this is more or less a topic for another video because hey, my father unfortunately didn't get that much stuff when ordering. And before you ask, well, why aren't you letting your father order for you? Why can't you order it yourself? You're a 30 grown-ass man. And for the record, folks, as I said in my last video, I'm broke. I barely have any shillings on me as we speak. Otherwise, I would not be in his house right now. Hopefully in the next few months we can fix all that, but for now I'll make do with what I have. But anyway, folks, that is going to do it for this episode of Feasting with the King. Anyway, Popeye's chicken tenders right here and a few other sides we've had tonight. What are your thoughts on them? And as always, have you had something from this place before? If anything, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And feel free to also hit the like button or the dislike button. Share it with your friends and family on social media. And as always, ooh, sorry about that. I'm experiencing a little hiccup difficulty right here. But as always, folks, I do hope you have a good day today, a good night tonight, a good day tomorrow. God bless you all. And above all else, take care, everybody. Bye.